Welcome back. Well, this morning we're covering a heavy topic, but it's a very important one, not just across the country, but here in the Valley as well.
We're talking about suicide. A year ago, the 988 Mental Health Crisis Hotline was launched as an alternative to 911 for those in need of support.
Now, Christina Christ is the executive director of Team of Mercy, a local organization that helps suicide survivors right here in the Valley. She spoke to us over the weekend about the 988 hotline.
Statewide, they didn't realize how utilized the number would be. I think one of the great aspects about it is that it is a crisis hotline. So it could be mental health, it could be drug related, it could be suicidal ideation related. So this gives individuals another resource.
The 988 hotline has made such a difference here in the community, so much so they had to hire more staff and resources just to keep up with the demand.
And joining us now is Christina Christ with Team of Mercy this morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So dark and early, as we like to say.
It is.
But we're happy you're here. Serious topic, but we'll get to the dog days of summer and all the fun stuff here in a little bit. But first, where do we stand right now when it comes to the issue of suicide here in our area?
Locally, right now, I know Team of Mercy has been assisting with several suicides in the entire Wabash Valley. So, you know, those are just the ones that we know about. So I want people to also think about the individuals that are out there suffering that may have attempted that nobody even knows about. So the ones I know that we are busy in utilizing all of our resources. So sometimes in my alone time and just downtime and reflecting on our community and what more can we do, I often think of those individuals out there that are suffering in silence still.
Absolutely. And the 988 hotline, like we just mentioned, came out, launched about a year ago. Can you talk about how that has helped? How has it worked here in our community? What results have you seen?
So I see that it being a very vital tool added to what I'd like to say our toolbox, you know, in the state of Indiana. It gives us another resource. As many people know, the last couple years have put a strain on everybody's mental health, yours, mine, everyone's, right? So let's think about those individuals that were already suffering with an underlying disorder of some kind. And that is just another tool, because just like everything else that's exhausted, so are our mental health services. So that's just another tool that we have with trained individuals that we can get somebody that before they are actually suicidal. It gives somebody to talk to. It gives just that extra resource for our community.
Do we have enough resources in the community right now? What do we have, and is it enough?
Great question. No, it's not enough. Okay, at the end of the day, it's not enough. We're looking at 8 to 12-week waits for individuals to get the mental health services that they need. And unfortunately, sometimes that's actually for new patients. You know, or some people that, you know, might have went to counseling and then they were doing okay, and then all of a sudden they're not doing okay and they're trying to get back in. We're still looking at an 8 to 12-week period. Wow. So someone that knows that they're struggling and wants to reach out for help, they make that appointment, but in 8 to 12 weeks, that's a long period of time, right? Yeah. We might be in a crisis situation in 8 to 12 weeks.
Absolutely. And so Team of Mercy, you guys do so much throughout the community. Obviously, to help, you need funding. Can you talk about Dog Days of Summer that's coming up, which is going to help you guys out? It's so fun for the community. I mean, it was great last year.
It's really fun. And that's, you know, Team of Mercy tries to focus on adding fun events that's around such a dark and touchy subject. We got to add this fundraiser to our roster for the year. All of the dollars that are raised at Dog Days of Summer is to ensure that those individuals get those mental health services. One of the most utilized services that we have at Team of Mercy is assisting individuals to pay for their mental health services. We don't want that to be a burden.
Absolutely.
So real quick, I mean, just when we're wrapping up here, if somebody is struggling right now and they're watching this morning, what do you want to say to them?
Reach out. I mean, it sounds so easy, right? It sounds so simple. Hey, just reach out. But just know that you're not alone in those dark times, in those overwhelming times. Sometimes as humans, we feel so all alone and isolated in that struggle. But in fact, there are so many people out there with the exact same struggle. You're not alone.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yes,
All the
thank
information
you.
about Dog Days of Summer. We have a ton of stories about Team of Mercy as well over on our website. It's Friday, August 4th. Register your dog, please. I'm registering mine.
It looks like it's going to be a great time. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.